What is up, bitches, bastards, and everybody in be-fucking tween? This is Freddy the Guru, and here I'm going to discuss the Pink Gemini Husky situation. Now, before we even begin, let me discuss, I'm not going to be calling her Gemini or Husky or Pink Gemini Husky, as she no longer feels the desire to be called by that name. Instead, I'll be calling her by Tay or Taylin, as she said she wanted to be called. I'm going to at least throw her this bone, because I'm going to try my best to be respectful here regardless of the situation, even though I don't agree with a lot of the stuff she does, so. Okay, where do we even begin? I'm not mad at the fandom for being glad she's not here anymore. Sorry, just a bit itchy. This is the first time I'm wearing my mask in a video, so if I scratch or itch or turn around to do stuff, that's because this is the first time I'm wearing it, and it doesn't have a lot of the stuff on the inside yet. It's a pretty bare bones mask. I do kind of like the way it looks, though, so. However, Tay has done stuff that she really shouldn't have done. For example, publicly harassing people, calling it a prank, as well as running around on all fours or quadding in public while in fursuit, eating cat and dog food, using a litter box in public, or at the very minimum, posting it online where the public can see it. That's pretty gross if you ask me. And then she got herself and her cameraman jumped by a bunch of dudes because they were really not in the mood to be pranked. Here's the thing about etiquette and social consent. If you're doing videos like this and the person just does not want to be videotaped, you do not videotape them. I don't care if you're doing this because you think it's funny. I don't care if you're doing this because you think it'll get you views. If someone does not want to be recorded, you don't record them. Period. You don't. However, I do think those guys went way too far, and they really should not have physically assaulted Tay or her boyfriend, who was her cameraman. Now, why I feel the fandom is, not very kind to her, especially in regards to her leaving, is because she has on multiple occasions misgendered and dead-named and mis-ID'd people on purpose because she didn't like them. Yeah, that's kind of a no-no in this community. From what I've seen, that's a hard no in the community, so you don't fucking do that. As well as, pranking people without their consent. And that goes for people outside of the community. So, you're gonna have outsiders thinking, oh my god, well, the furry community is all about pranking people without their consent. And we're already putting up with our own drama. Granted, I do think it's kind of ghoulish that people are celebrating to this degree. I personally believe that it is for the best that Tay does distance herself from the community because, well, she's been doing nothing but causing drama for the community when the community really doesn't need it at the moment. But that's just my cup of tea. That's just my point of view. That is how I feel about it. And if you feel any different, just let me know. So, yeah. This has been Freddy. Signing out. Goodbye.